Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome back to another video where in today's video we will be talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins goaltending. Now, the goaltending has been very good as of late, and originally there were some rumors about them possibly going after a goaltender at the trade deadline a few months back, but obviously with the hot play of DeSmith and Jarry, we don't need a goalie anymore, so obviously those rumors have kind of dissipated, and today we're just going to talk about how the Penguins goaltending has been ever since pretty much the middle of February to now, which they've been very good. So first, let's talk about Tristan Jarry. Tristan Jarry in 44 games this season has 27 wins, 11 losses, and 6 overtime losses, as well as has a 2.30 goals against average, and he has a .921 save percentage, which obviously he's having another great year. Last year he was an all-star. This year he was an all-star. And so far, he's had another great season. Obviously bouncing back from the horrible playoffs he had last year. Jarry, however, in his last 5 games has been a bit rough. I mean, he's won his last 2 games, but in his last 5 games he is 2-3-0. That save percentage and those 3 losses that he had, those 3 straight losses, they were not that good. And then he bounced back against the Rangers, recording a shutout and a 1-0 win. And then, of course, recently against Columbus, he had another great solid game, which gave the Penguins a win. So, obviously, I mean, Jarry struggled a little bit as of recently, but he's starting to find his game back to where he normally is and how he's been all throughout the season. Which is good to see, and if he continues this, obviously there should be no concern going into the playoffs with Jarry. Obviously, like I said, had a great season. He was an all-star. Bit rocky in the last few games, but these last 2 games that he's played, he's finding his stride again of what we're expecting Jarry to play, which obviously is a good thing. Now, let's talk about Casey DeSmith here for a second. So, Casey DeSmith started the season 0-3 and looked awful. Obviously, when he looked not good, people were talking about maybe trading him. There was a lot of rumors of the Penguins acquiring a goalie to become the backup goaltender. However, Casey DeSmith is 3-0-2 in his last 6 starts. That includes, obviously, the weird Columbus game where he was pulled for some reason after the first period. I still don't know the reason. But he's played really, really strong. Of course, the only 2 overtime losses he has are the one against Carolina just a few days ago and the one against the Detroit Red Wings. But he has won the other 3 games as well. And even though he didn't get credit for it, he did start the game against Columbus, which the Penguins came back and won 3-2, I believe. He's played very good. I enjoy watching him. He's found his stride, and I feel confident when the Penguins say he's starting now. Obviously, beginning of the season, I was like, oh, really? DeSmith is starting? Oh, we're going to lose. Now it's like, oh, DeSmith's starting. It's just like Jarry's starting. We have a chance to win. Now, Louis Domingue has started 1 game for the Penguins this season. That was against the San Jose Sharks in January. He won that game. He allowed 1 goal only. And he made 40 saves on 41 shots. And I mean, he looked good. He's been injured for the past 20 games or so. He's been hurt. He is skating now, which is good. Hopefully he can return to the lineup when we need him. So with these 3 goalies all playing good recently, I feel confident going in the playoffs with DeSmith and Jarry and Domingue if we need him. So, yeah. Once again, I do not believe the Penguins need a goalie anymore. Actually, I will mention one thing. It's pretty small. A lot of people started freaking out. I started freaking out when it was announced that Evgeny Malkin was missing practice today. I was like, oh God, what happened to him? But obviously, a few hours later, it was tweeted out, and Mike Sullivan confirmed it was just a maintenance day for Malkin. He's good. Everything's good. I would have started freaking out, but you know, Malkin's good. Goaltending's good. I'm excited to see how this team plays the rest of March, how they finish off in April, and obviously heading into the playoffs in May, how this team does. I feel confident, and hopefully you guys do too. So that's all I got for this video. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button for more Penguins content and videos. And of course, I'm Nick, and I will see you guys later. See ya.